Oh my sweet heavenly goodness, we finally got to witness it. The perfect UFL punt, and it almost happened twice, but after doing everything within their power to kill the punt play and almost guaranteeing tons of return yards and turned inside the 20 punts into some of the most scared, putrid, put it on the 12 punting we've ever seen. And honestly, it had been pissing me off that more people weren't just dropping their nuts and letting the ball bounce inside the 5 and leaving it up in God's hands. Well, my prayers have finally been answered because somebody just dropped their balls, and it was punter Brad Wing, and we got a twofer today. Ball 1, in air thicker and more humid than a hot bowl of grits. He drops a nose and riffs a left-footed saw blade down the field, and the returner sees it and treats it like deodorant at an anime convention and dodges it like the plague. But after the fair catch is thrown, and I'm actually going to stop and do a quick note here. If you're a returner and you're trying to draw people away from downing a punt, never call the fair catch. If you do, nobody is scared of you returning it, so now instead of having multiple people being forced to circle around you to cut off your different lanes, they're only going to need one guy there for muff protection, so the rest of the coverage team is just going to go look for the ball. Just fading away from where that punt is going to land is going to cause more tension and is going to keep everybody's eyes on you, but that's beside the point. And here, it definitely doesn't matter because that ball takes an incredible bounce and the long stepper steps in to down it at the 5, and surely you're like, Isaac, you can't be excited about just a punt down at the 5, and dear viewer, I am not. That was just to wet your chops. Punt 2 of the day, yes, the very next punt by Brad. He steps back on the field, and this time the returner takes my advice as he hits the left-footed boot. Then again, it's not good enough when Brad is turning footballs into heat-seeking pin missiles that are aimed at the 1 yard line as it perfectly rolls to a stop at the half-inch marker. No one needed there to help it, but man, is it nice to have somebody down there, as Brad proves that perfect punts do exist, especially in the UFL. Hell yeah, Brad.
It was so close, AJ Hendy.